Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so we have current situation, Queen of Wands crossed by 10 of Wands. What do you need to focus on? Ace of Pentacles. I feel like Ace of Pentacles has been coming out a lot for Capricorn. Like getting that money, right? Making it work. Past or what you're leaving behind. Strengths. Near future. Advice. Environment. Ooh, I like that. Hopes and fears. New opportunities. And then we have the King of Cups for potential outcome. All right, so current situation is we have the Queen of Wands. So you're feeling powerful, you're feeling strong, you're feeling motivated, you're a go-getter, you're not settling. It could also be, I kind of have, for some of you, it may be that there is somebody that is in this Queen of Wands energy that is very draining. They're very controlling, that they're manipulating, that they're just not being helpful to you. Like they're draining you. And because the challenge here is that you're exhausted and you're tired from it. Either could be that you've been go, 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 and you're tired, or it could be that this person that is around you is draining you, that you're like, oh my gosh, you are being a energy vampire here, right? That this person is draining you. So let's get some clarifiers for this Queen, High Priestess, Six of Cups, and Page of Wands, and King of Wands. I just felt like these four, I kind of feel like this is either you've been in this energy where it's been go, go, go all the time for a long time, or there is someone from your past that is coming back in that can be very draining and manipulating and controlling, or you've been in this energy with this person who's been controlling for a really long time. And I feel like you're having those feelings within that it's time to move on, that there's something that you want to say or you want to do with this person that you want to communicate to. And I feel like you're ready to move on. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Sun. So what do you need to focus on? I feel like what you need to focus on is getting this situation, whatever this represents for you. I feel like it's getting that under control. I feel like it's draining you, whatever this situation is, and you're feeling tired. I feel like maybe you need to focus on your physical, because Pentacles can represent your physical health. We have Page of Cups, which is emotions, and then we have the Sun, which is focusing on the positive and pushing through this situation. I feel like whatever this situation is, that it's time to deal with the situation. Your past, what are you leaving behind? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Relationship. Yeah, that's why I keep kind of going back to it. I feel like it's someone around you that's very draining. A partnership, a relationship, something that I feel like you've tried. I feel like you've tried in this relationship, you've tried in this situation, and you've tried your best. But I feel like you're ready to move on from it. I feel like it's not rewarding for you. I feel like it's draining for you, and I feel like it's something that you want to move on from. Your strengths, we have the King of Wands, we have Temperance, and we have Judgment. I feel like when you hear the message, you hear the message. And you're ready to move on. Like you don't want to prolong things, right? That your Temperance can represent compromise. I feel like you've compromised. I feel like you've tried. I feel like you've tried to work things out with this person, but I feel like you're good with doing that, but once you kind of turn that switch off, the switch is off. And I feel like once you're done, that you're done. Near future, we have, yeah, 10 of Swords, finding the solutions, finding the direction. Wow, look at that. Then the Ace of Swords. I feel like in a near future, I feel like this is what's building up with you. Like you're working towards a solution with this. But I feel like you're becoming more and more tired. And I feel like that's what you need to kind of see is how this situation is affecting you mentally and physically. And I feel like you're kind of getting to that point where, okay, I got to figure this out real soon. I've got to move past this. Time to let go. That's what I'm feeling like. Advice, 10 of Swords, move on, different direction, heading towards other things, focusing on something else. Could be focusing on your job, kind of leaving, not focusing on the relationships, but focusing on your job. Because the environment is trying to find solutions and trying to find answers, especially with the way this card is depicted. Is he's looking in the book and he's researching and he's trying to find ways to move on. And I feel like finding an answer to this solution, a solution to this problem, and especially this line right here with the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. It's like, how do I work through this? And I feel like it's like you can't ignore it anymore. Like definitely you're really tired because we've got the 10 of Wands, we've got the 10 of Swords, and we have the 10 of Swords. I almost feel like you're mentally exhausted from this whole situation and you just don't want to deal with it anymore. Hopes and fears. I feel like it's starting new and starting fresh. Something that's more grounded, something that's more balanced. Potential outcome, letting go, right? Letting go and moving on. But I feel like you're working through it right now. And that's okay because that's what you need to do is you need to decide what is best for you. You need to decide the solution that works best for you. That if this is a relationship that you want to move on from, then yes, this is something that you need to move on from. If this is something that you want to work on, then it's time to work on it. But what I'm getting from this reading is that you're ready to move on. This has been draining. This has been tiring mentally and emotionally. And you've done everything that you could do. The only solution that you can feel, even though there is no Eight of Cups or there's no Tower, but that's the energy that I'm feeling from this. When we have in the advice, 3 of Wands, I feel like this is sort of a moving on and going towards something better and letting go of all this mental anguish that you're going through. I feel like you're not getting out of this situation what you're putting in. And I feel like that's why it's draining you. And sometimes we just have to sit down and we really have to think and look at these, you know, these situations that we have ourselves in, and we have to say, okay, even though this is really tough, what's going to work best for me? What do I need to do here? I need to step up to the plate, but how do I need to do that? And if I do that, am I 100% into it? Because you don't want to step away and then that person contacts you and they pull you back in, right? You don't want to go on that carousel. That's no fun. We have the temple path and we have second chakra, and that is the sacral chakra, and that represents creativity, and it represents self-expression. And I feel like you're just not able to be yourself in this situation. I just feel like there's this heaviness of this Queen of Wands. And it's almost like she's holding you down, and you're not able to be yourself. You're not able to be free. You're not able to have that self-expression. And I feel like maybe that's what's building up within you. And you're like, hey, get me out of here, right? I don't want to be around energy where I feel like I can't be myself. And I can't have that self-expression, that I can't be the way I want to be. All right, let's get a Star Dragons. Star Dragons card for this reading for Capricorn. And if you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, please feel free to check the links down below. I can't remember if I said that or not, but... All right, we have dominance, believing in yourself. And we have independence, carving your own path. Definitely, I would say with these 2 Star Dragons cards, with this energy, is it's you carving out your own path, because again, with this 2nd chakra is that freedom of self-expression and believing in yourself and carving your own path and going on the path that you want to. That this Queen of Wands here is stopping you from carving out your own path. And that's what you have to look into. That's what you have to see. That's what you have to explore. What is that path, and where do I want to go? And what does, if I'm carving out that my own path, what does that mean to me? What does that represent to me? How does that feel? What does that look like? Right? And being strong and confident and believing in yourself that you can carve out your own path. All right, so let's grab one of these. We have Eagle Spirit. I love it. Spirit has your back, and I feel like the Eagle Spirit also represents freedom, right? And like regalness and the freedom to fly and to be who you are. And that's so important, because I feel like that's what makes life so much more enjoyable, is when you're pursuing things and you go after things and you're doing things that are true to yourself. And that makes life so much more enriched. And that's definitely something for you to think about here. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.